Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Train of Thought. My name's Trey. Hey, Bowen, where you at? Bowen, that's Bowen. This is Nora. And this is where we share our thoughts on the Jets as well as many other topics. So I'm going to try to talk about the Jets game against the Flyers, and then I'll get Bowen and Nora's thoughts on the game, on life, etc. So the Jets are starting an annual tradition of having a Winnipeg beatdown of the Flyers when they come to town. Last year they beat them 7-1, and this year they beat them 7-3. So the Flyers are a little banged up. They have lost some guys to injury. They were a little bit shorthanded tonight. About halfway through the game, I'll talk about that after a little bit. And they're also coming off a back-to-back last night in Minnesota. So, getting into the game, it was not a masterpiece by any means. Wasn't pretty. A little bit of a wild game with some twists and turns and some things that don't happen every game. The Jets were outshot 32-24. Connor Hellebuyck stopped 29 out of those 32 shots. So even though that Detroit game, a lot of those goals weren't his fault, he rebounded nicely. And a lot of guys had put up some big point numbers tonight. Neil Pionk had 3 assists. I'd like to do a video on him after not too long, kind of comparing him to Jacob Trouba after that trade and seeing where their numbers are at, where the teams are at. So I'm hoping to do that after a little bit, but I want to maybe get a few more games so that their numbers can grow a little bit, maybe do that around the halfway point of the season. Blake Wheeler, he had 3 points. He had a goal tonight that was a big goal on the power play. And his numbers are slowly starting to climb up to where they've been in the past couple of seasons. Mark Scheifele continued his point per game pace with 3 points. He had 1 goal. He almost had a second. We'll talk about that goal because it ended up going off of Kyle Connor's foot. And Kyle Connor had 2 points, including that goal that I just talked about. The fourth line, it was good to see them producing. What are you silly pants is doing? I promise I'll let them talk after a little bit. I'm going to let them have some fun, and hopefully will be fun to watch on this video. Hey guys, just a little quieter. Logan Shaw scored a goal that Nick Shore assisted on, so it's nice to see some of those newer pieces to the fourth line contributing. Kind of like I'd say the low light of the game was Matthew Perreault took a really late dangerous hit in the second period. The Flyers player, I'm sorry I can't remember his name, he got assessed a 5-minute major and got ejected from the game. That turned into I'd say the highlight of the game. Not that Perreault getting hurt is a highlight, but the Jets scored 2 goals on that 5-minute major, and then followed it up right after that major ended with 2 more goals. So they had 4 goals in a span of 4 minutes and 17 seconds. The power play tonight went 3 for 5, which is awesome. The penalty kill, they only had 1 penalty to kill off, and the Flyers scored on that. So not great, but they weren't in the penalty box, and that penalty was kind of it was a 50-50 play. It didn't necessarily need to be called. And then on the goal score on the power play, it looked like the Flyers might have been offsides, but the Jets did not challenge it. So that's a lot of the stuff that I want to talk about with the game, especially since I got these guys dying to talk about. I think Nora wants to talk about Frozen as usual. And then Batman back there, Bowen wants to talk about something that he got, a Batman keychain from the Mall of America. So, hey, what are you doing over there? So, who wants to talk first?
Nora can.
Nora can? What do you want to talk about, Nora?
No, do it.
You want? Hey, it's it's your chance to talk. Do you wanna? Are you excited for Christmas? What's been your favorite thing that we've done the last couple of days? Did you like going to Mall of America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't today.
If you follow me on Instagram, I'll plug for that. Bowen had a doctor appointment. We live in kind of north central Minnesota, and we made the 3.5 hour drive down to the Twin Cities for a doctor appointment or eye doctor appointment for Bowen, and then we went to Mall of America. So that was fun. That was their first time being there. So Bowen, the floor is yours to talk, buddy.
Okay. I got a Batman keychain from the Mall of America. It was at Legoland.
It was at Legoland. He got a Batman keychain from the Legoland store, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he has a lot of Legos.
A lot of Legos. That's an understatement.
All of his Legos.
Yeah.
On the top. And there's.
Just wait a little bit.
And there's a police. And you like you do some him damn it, and he's made out of Legos. And
there's a big at the entrance to the store. There's a big guy made out of Legos that's dressed as a policeman, and you can like touch his hand and touch his ear and do things like that, and he'll light up and talk and say stuff to you. So that was pretty fun. And like, what do you think about the Jets playing the Flyers tonight?
Well, I didn't really see much of it.
What do we say when the Jets play the Flyers?
Go Jets!
Go Jets, no Flyers. No disrespect, Flyers or Flyers fans. Okay, well, you if you want to say something, you can say something.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be Nora's turn now. Nora, if you want to talk, now is your time to talk.
I like going to Frozen 2.
You like going to Frozen 2? Yeah, we did a video of that. Was that last week?
Yeah. Yeah, last one, I think.
Okay, it's Nora's turn. What else do you want to say?
I like playing with Bowen.
You like playing with Bowen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good brother. Do you like playing with Selah?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to introduce YouTube to Selah at some point, but I feel like it might be a little bit of a wild ride with a 1.5-year-old that likes to touch everything. So hey, Mr. Peekaboo back there. Anything else you guys want to say to YouTube?
Well,
It's 10 days till Christmas.
This one here is kind of a Jets flag.
Yep, it's a Jets pennant. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap the video up now. Do you have one last thing you want to say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Nora talk and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay,
say quickly.
I like YouTube. What about you? I like doing YouTube.
You like doing YouTube videos? Yeah, I like having you guys. Okay, so as always, if you like this video, and what's not to like about Bowen and Norah being in here, and Bowen playing peekaboo behind me, smash that like button. Tell your friends to come watch. If you don't like just watching me, tell them to come see if Bowen and Norah are on here. And then if you really like this video, please hit that subscribe button. I want to know your thoughts on the game. I want to know your thoughts on Christmas, kids, Bowen and Norah, well, what have you. So thanks, and I will talk to you guys soon.